10 is such an impactful number for trading, especially if you've done any kind of trading in the past. You're looking for those 100 pip trades. You're looking for like, oh, let me get a huge home run and then my life will be set. The reality is the market tends to be too unpredictable to make huge wins like that a consistency. And so what we've decided to do, and this isn't just, we didn't just create this. This all comes from the man, the myth, the legend, James Leone. He talks about getting 10 pips an hour and you'll be reasonably wealthy. And we've converted that into 10 pips a day. You know, if it takes you 2 hours to hit 10 pips, it's actually a beautiful thing. How do these little single base plays actually make an impact on your actual income? One of the aspects of our toolkit that we're releasing, it has a withdrawal plan. Let's say that they get a $50,000 funded account. What does that look like? With just 10 pips a day, that's $109,000 that you withdraw. In addition to that, you have increased your account size from 50K to 165,000. So now you have 160,000 in an account, plus you've taken out $100,000. Now this is bonus. And this is, we're talking 1 to 2 hours a day. You don't have to quit your job right away. You don't have to sacrifice and risk a whole ton of stuff. This is just 1 to 2 hours a day. What happens though, as you get better? It's a beautiful thing. The goal is always consistency, consistency, consistency.
All right, folks, buckle in. Here's the breakdown of Zach's $800 verified play called Live Inside the Room. Watch this. Price pulls into the pocket, our proprietary signals kick in, and Zach steps up like a pro hitter, reading a fastball, entry crack, locked, and boom. The move begins, stops tightened with precision, break even secured, managing the trade like a veteran closer protecting the ninth inning, and there it is. 40 clean pips verified on the broker, an $800 play executed live step by step. This is what our traders learn to do every day: structure, timing, discipline, and real world execution. Welcome to the TraDeca X podcast. I am Brian Chamberlain, and with us, I don't like saying me or my or I because it's a we thing, because I couldn't do anything without these we's. Sheesh. They are absolute geniuses, and don't tell them I said that. I have Travis Hunter Hennigan here with me and Zach Shanke. This is a see no evil, a hear no evil, and a say no evil podcast. And we're really excited to share with you. We're gonna do a drive-by podcast today. It's gonna be really quick. We're in between calls. We're very, very excited with some of the developments that we have going on right now. Travis is just completely smashing it in coding and like UI and development of the trading toolkit. And so, Zach, today, I think we wanted to kind of cover some of these new developments. We're very excited about, beyond excited about it, but we really don't want to bore people in a concept of running through a bunch of features, because that's really not what this is about. This is a disruptor that is going to really hit you hard in your solutions. Also hits you really hard in the problems that you're having. You're having a ton of problems. You're not where you want to be in trading. I'm sorry. You're struggling so much. We have so many people coming through here that are so disenchanted in this space. We get it. We get it. We understand. And we're very, very sorry that you're not hitting at bare minimum 10 pips a day right now. And so Zach is just going to walk you through very simply what a simple 10 pip a day framework looks like with our system. To start, stabilize, and scale with us, it's as simple as this. I'll let you take it away, Zach.
Yeah, I think to start out, I mean, there's a reason that our company name is TraDeca, which by the way is definitely more of a Travis's brain baby. But the Deca part being
It feels like I've heard it so often that people are like, is it TraDeca? And I'm like, no,
the Deca.
TraDeca.
We need the Deca because 10 is such an impactful number for trading. I think when most people, especially if you've done any kind of trading in the past, you're looking for those 100 pip trades. You're looking for like, oh, let me get a huge home run and then my life will be set. The reality is the market tends to be too unpredictable to make huge wins like that a consistency. And so what we've decided to do, and this isn't just, we didn't just create this. This all comes from the man, the myth, the legend, James Leone. He talks about getting 10 pips an hour and you'll be reasonably wealthy. And we've converted that into even 10 pips a day. If it takes you 2 hours to hit 10 pips, it's actually a beautiful thing. Now, how does it work in terms of math? How does the math work with that? Because it sounds so small compared to a 300 pip hit, 400 pip home run hit. How do these little single base plays actually make an impact on your actual income? That's what I want to show you. So one of the aspects of our toolkit that we're releasing, it has a withdrawal plan, and I'm going to share my screen and share it with you um, without
Sounds
going
good.
too deep into the weeds with it. Okay. So thank you. And so I will do this. Make sure you guys see the right screen. Beautiful. Now there's actually two sides. You can see there's this left side and then there's this right side. I'm only going to focus on this side because this is where most people are focusing with our community, which is a withdrawal plan with a funded account, meaning these are folks that are passing evaluations for prop firms and we show them exactly how to do that. And guess what they're doing? 10 pips a day. It's very simple. So if we look here, let's say that they get a $50,000 funded account, okay, and this is the smallest account that our folks get, and they're just doing 10 pips a day. You can see we can tweak this and change it, and we'll show you what those look like. But let's just say 10 pips per day. I'm not going to get into depth on the gates. Just know that we have a system to scale your stake. As you get better and better at trading, you're allowed to scale and put in a little bit more and more into each trade. And this is only considering taking out half of your profits, only 50% across the board for a year. What does that look like with just 10 pips a day? That's $109,000 that you withdraw. In addition to that, you have increased your account size from 50K to 165,000. So now you have 160,000 in an account plus you've taken out $100,000. Now this is
Oh,
bonus, and this is we're talking 1 to 2 hours a day. You don't have to quit your job right away. You don't have to sacrifice and risk a whole ton of stuff. This is just 1 to 2 hours a day, 10 stinking pips a day. What happens though as you get better? If you are doing this for 6 months, do you think 10 pips is going to be like hard? No, it becomes almost second nature. You can increase it to 15. Look at what that does to those numbers. Now you're withdrawing 170,000. Your account balance is over $200,000. All by 5 extra pips a day. This is that compound effect. It's a beautiful thing. The goal is always consistency, consistency, consistency.
I think it's important to note that we talk about 10 pips per hour, but that doesn't always have to be a static aspiration, right? There's typically a 10 or more pip move every 15 minutes or so,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So there's a way in which you can actually make that same hour, right? You're not increasing the amount of time, be a lot more efficient for you.
Again, what we're talking about right now when we're taking a look at the right hand side is a simple basics training. So we do at this time, correct me if I'm wrong, Zach, but we have 15 hours worth of material broken down into three phases, and you don't get access to the next two phases without getting through the first phase of 5 hours of material. Is that correct?
Yes.
And then it's simple implementation, and your graduation process is super simple. We got a guy that's been with us, Mr. Harry. He's been averaging 97 pips a week since he started with us. Week one, 97 pips, averaging roughly in around 97 pips for the last few weeks. And then this week, last time I chatted with him, he was just breaching 200 pips this week. Okay, so like so awesome. He's ready for evaluation. The average student that comes through here and they get to his level, and he's been with us for roughly a month.
A
He's like
month.
already ready to go. We when we started this a few months ago, we started with a 90-day boot camp. Now, my understanding is that we're somewhere in around 4 million in prop firm funding right now,
Yeah.
$50,000 accounts. That's an average of $1 million a month in prop firm funding. Like, and this process is being expedited. We haven't even launched this toolkit yet. This toolkit is going to completely revolutionize and disrupt the entire system, the entire space, and like, I mean, we already have a 90% profit ratio in the community on a weekly basis. What this toolkit is going to do is we're going to start to see on a daily basis, because typically what students are doing right now is a spreadsheet system that they submit once a week. This new system is going to be a consistent daily, because it's all like it's basically automated.
Yeah.
Like it's so powerful. So I can't wait to see, man. Like we've been talking about how we're going to be handing out trophies here pretty quick for not just people who are obviously graduated into funding, but like getting awards for where their account levels are at, how much they're making, where they're at with that, plus all the other developments. We're like it's again, this is a drive-by. We've got other things that we need to discuss here today before the next call coming up in the next, 15 minutes. So we're gonna close with that today. We're gonna keep it like super nice, short and sweet. We're excited to have you. Listen, right now you have an opportunity. I was just on a call with Mr. John. I won't say his last name. But yeah, we're the developments that we have going on with them and their organization and their crew is exciting beyond exciting. But ultimately, right now, you have an opportunity to be a founding member at the lowest it is, the lowest it's going to ever be as we continue to ascend, as this value continues to grow. We have a bot right now in constant, like it's already a working bot signal system that is crushing it and only getting better. If you've witnessed our journey over the last few years, there's a constant evolution. You have an opportunity right now to be a foundational student that you get lifetime legacy. That means that it's a family multi enrollment. That also means that all of our future developments, including this bot that we're probably going to be selling separately later,
Yeah.
potentially even with a subscription, you get all of it. Plus all of our future developments. There will be no upgrades or upsells. You are literally here now. You get to lock that in. Get to. Don't gotta need to do nothing. Let the third party validated results speak for themselves. And we'll leave it at that. We want to wish you all the best in health, wealth, and relationships. Easy way to get in touch with us. Just go to TraDeca.co. There's a little chat bubble at the bottom right hand. You just shoot us a message, answer the text messages, follow through on the messages you get on a daily basis. If you're in the 20,000 list that continues to grow right now as we continue to scale this thing out, this is going to be the biggest year. We've got roughly in around 600 plus students right now. I believe we're cranking over 1,000 students this year. We're going to go to multiple thousands of people across North America and Europe. And so you have an opportunity of a lifetime to get the lifetime legacy here and now. We'll see you soon.